Good morning. Good morning. Your mom's footlore traumatized you that hard? Yeah. The mama bear footlore traumatized me so hard that I knocked out. I blacked out. I blacked out from the trauma, and then I just never woke up until now. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Do 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 do. Hello. It's Fujikura Uruka, that's Urufu to you. Welcome to the Fujikura Uruka FU channel. I just took a vocal mint drop so my voice clears up. Don't mind me talking like this. How I'm late. I'm late. Basically basically last night, right? I was watching some videos to help me sleep. And I knew this. I knew that it was gonna make me sleepy. But I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be able to catch myself. I'll be able to catch myself and I'll turn it off and then I'll put it on my wireless charger. What video was that? It was a close your eyes ASMR video. And the thing is, if it was on YouTube, if it was on YouTube, it wouldn't have been a problem, right? It would not have been a problem. Because when I watch on YouTube, when the video ends, my phone just turns off after a few minutes. However, I was watching this on TikTok. I was watching Close Your Eyes ASMR on TikTok. And the thing about TikTok is, I don't know if there's a setting for this, but if you are playing a video, it will just keep playing. It will just keep looping over and over again, and then the screen doesn't turn off. So I fell asleep. I fell asleep to a close your eyes sleep ASMR, and then it just kept playing over and over and over and over, and then my phone died, and my alarms are on my phone. So, my alarms are on my phone. So my alarms didn't go off. So I woke up. I was like, it's really hot. Because it was really cold last night. So I was wearing like a crew neck. So I woke up and I was like, it's really hot. I'm going to take this off. But then I was like, why is it so hot? So I looked next to me and I was like, was my phone on my bed? I tried to turn it on and it doesn't turn on. And I was like, oh, no. So I reach over and I check my iPad and it said 12 o'clock or 12 something. I don't remember. 12, whatever. 12:20. I don't know. And I was like, did I ever change the time zones on my iPad? I don't think so. It can't be 12:20. I know it's not 12:20. So I was like, I don't think I changed the time zones on my iPad. So then I checked on my iPhone, which is the one that I stream on. So I checked my iPhone and it also said 12:20. And I was like, but did I change the time zone on that one? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna plug in my phone. So I plugged in my phone. I waited for a bit until it charged at least like 1%. And then it still said 12:20. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I changed the time zone on that one. So that happened, and I just sat there. I just sat there in shock for a few seconds. I was like, well, what do I do? So, that moment of panic when it's too bright outside is a shared experience by all. But the thing is, I always like, not always, but in this Airbnb rental thingy, the windows in my room are huge, and the curtains don't cover them completely. So there have been days that I just wake up because it's so bright at like 8 a.m. So I thought that was another one of those days. I was like, it's bright, it's hot, it's probably 8 a.m. again, and because I didn't hear my alarm go off. And but no, it's just yeah. Let me read through the supers that you guys have sent so far. I'm trying to summon the blue bear, thank you, with the candle, boba, violin, chicken legs, and long shorts. Thanks. It worked, kind of, I think. Thanks, Maku. Ferrarikin, thank you, super chat. It's my move, Kaiba, and I summon the almighty yapping blue bear into attack mode. When blue bear enters the battlefield, Uruka gains plus 1000 attack and instantly throws up Uruka glow sticks for 1 turn. What are you attacking though? Are you attacking me? What are you oh, I'm the one attacking? But what are we attacking? I have no arms. Thank you for the super chat. The pocket fatty tribunal has determined your tardiness warrants a punishment. It's time to make it up to your loyal cubs who waited. Look, these things happen to everyone. So, yes, it was my bad, but these things happen to everyone. You can let it slide for a little bit, you know? You can let it slide. You can let it slide. I don't think anything like that is in order. Attacking fisherman's idle dream. Hey, I'm helping keeping it alive, okay? I'm helping keeping it alive. I'm not attacking it that hard. If anything, I'm just keeping it neutral, because if I'm keeping it alive but also attacking it, then it just stays in at 0. It just stays neutral. What is that term for the bot? Homeostasis. It's staying in a homeostasis. Mark, thank you for the super chat. In nomine ursi caerule hic te vocamus responde nobis quaestiones et aures tuas tangam veni ad me veni ad me. What is that? What is that? Is this Latin? This is Latin? How are the bobas in Taiwan? I heard it's better there. Well, Taiwan is the birthplace of boba. So it's literally it's like a national symbol. Everything is like, everything here is covered in like boba or like braised pork rice or mango shaved ice. Yeah, a lot of the national symbols here are food. Thought boba was American. See, never say that. Never say that in front of an actual Taiwanese person. I am okay, but never say that. No. They will smack you into the other end of the world. It was invented in Taiwan So a lot of the like souvenirs or like Taiwan branded stuff all have boba on them. It's like telling Japanese that sushi was Indian. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Oh my god. That's a really bad. When was it invented? Is it relatively new? It was recorded to be invented in the 1980s, but there's like a great feud between two traditional tea shops about who was the first inventor of boba. And they had, apparently, I only learned this because Mama Bear told me. Apparently they had like a 10-year lawsuit because they both were like, no, I invented boba. No, I invented boba. So, but apparently the lawsuit ended as like, the court was basically just like, it's a drink, so you can't really like copyright it. So it didn't actually settle anything. It didn't settle anything. Bro, it's not that deep. I can kind of see like why they would do it though, because it's such a huge thing. It's such a recognized huge thing. But the thing is, like, from a foreigner perspective, I feel like as someone who has a foot in each door, I don't think a lot of people actually know where boba is from. Like, clearly. Like I feel the pride, but on the other hand, I'm like, a lot of people don't actually know. Widescreen bear. I'm not wide. What the heck? I'm not wide. Do I look wide to you? Mesa, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Urufu gang. It's definitely not a cult. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Ferrari Kid, thank you for the super chat. $5 says our sleepy Miss Blue Bear overslept through her alarm clock. Well, that's partially true because the alarms never went off. They never went off because my phone died. Hello, Wide Bear. I see you've been eating more related. Stop. I'm actually worried. Every day I look at my stomach and I'm like, oh god. I can squeeze it now. So I need a cardio max. I'm gonna cardio max when I go back. I can't stay here for too long, man. I can't stay here for that long and get actually fat. My money is too powerful here. So. My tummy is squishy. If that's the case, I'm glad she's catching up on some much needed Z. I slept from like 3-ish to like 12:20. So I slept like 9 hours without waking up in the middle. That's pretty normal for me though. I can sleep for a very long time. But yeah, I wanna work off the fat soon. I like my lean. I like being lean. I don't know, it just doesn't feel good to have so much squish. Mother Uruka has become the pocket fatty. Okay, I'm not like fat though. I'm not fat. Just a little squishier, you know? Just a little. Every day I look in the mirror and I'm like, are my legs fatter? But then I'm like, maybe it's just copium. I don't know. I look in the mirror and I'm like, my legs look fatter, but maybe it's just my mind. Uruka update. Her phone died. Oh, yes, thank you for spreading the update, Ferrari Kid. Thank you. Ferrari Kid, thank you for the super. Are you ready? Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. I don't think there's another Are You Ready, Kids, but yeah. Oh! Yeah. Thank you. With Uruka waking up from hibernation, winters will soon be over. I wasn't hibernating. Considering how skinny you were, it's probably okay. Probably. See, the thing is, I keep worrying, right? I keep worrying, but then I keep eating. So, yeah. I still keep eating because the food is so good. It's so good. I'm like, I'll eat now, I'll exercise and starve when I'm in America, you know? It'll be okay, right? But the thing is, like, if I go back in April, then I only have like a month or two to get fit again before summertime. Because summertime is when that's actually visible. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Nai, thank you for the super chat. How's it going? Oh, cute sticker. Thank you. Thank you. You could just, you know, start now. But I don't know what to do because I don't have like any equipment or anything. I don't really want to go to a gym here. The floors are gross, so I don't want to, you know, go run in a park. Dude, I don't even know where the parks are. Dude, I never stayed so like near central in the city before. And I used to think that people here were just like not... How do you say? You know how it's like... Excuse me. It makes sense, right? Like people who are closer to the city or like in the city dress like a lot better than people outside of the city. Yeah, I always thought that like... What is the English way to say this? Like... I always thought that people here just dress like bad, but no, it's just because I never really went into the like actual city part. Because in central Taipei, people are really fashionable. Like it basically people basically look like people in Tokyo. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, damn, because I used to live at like not like central city, but like in the outskirts. Like, oh, let me show you a map. Wait. Let me show you a map. I don't know if you'll understand the map, but I'll try to explain it. It's like pretty not the boonies. It's like kind of the boonies, but not exactly. It's like technically still in Taipei. Technically still in Taipei, I think. I believe. I'm not really sure, but here. I'm showing you the metro map, okay? It's I'm not actually sure where Taipei starts and ends, but here's the metro map, okay? I'm not doxing myself. I'm just showing you like how big it is. Like, I don't know where Taipei starts and ends. Like, in my head, this entire area is Taipei, but also not at the same time. I don't even know. Like, where? It's like, is this all Taipei? I don't know. I have no clue, but... Wait, where's my pointer? Where's the pointer? I have no idea. Hold on. I need a pointer. You know what? I'm gonna use my panda as a pointer. I'm not gonna tell you where I am, but like, I'll just show you like generally where the central kind of area is. So like the main station, oh my god, the main station is like here. I'm using the left upper corner of the brain. This is the main station right here. So like everything around like this giant area over here is like pretty like central. Like it's still like big city vibe. But then once you start going to like the outside areas, it starts becoming less like city-like. Like these areas out over here. And don't worry, this area is huge, so don't worry. And there's like a lot of people. And basically I used to... where even is it? Wait, I used to... Holy shit, where is it? Where's the area I used to stay? I can't even find it. Wait, no. Where is it? Oh, here. I used to be over here. When I was younger, I used to stay over here. This area, Dapingling. And like this area. And there's like not much here. There's like not a lot here. Like it's not really a very city vibe. Like so people there are like pretty what do you call it? Not so city-like. So it's a lot of like old people and like people that just don't dress that well. So I kind of just thought like everyone just dresses like that. So, and when I say don't dress that well, it's like actually bad. So, it's like the color coordinations are insane, and then they wear like the dollar store slippers as well. So, I'm not judging, I'm just saying that I thought that like the whole entire place was like that, but no. Once you get to here, it's crazy. It's like Tokyo. Say the name again. It's called Dapingling. I used to stay over here because there was, you know, I don't even know why we were here. I have no idea actually. But there's a lot of good food around. There's a lot of good street food around, which you can't really find in the more central areas. But yeah, it's a lot of old people in that area. Is Dapingling still in Taipei? I don't actually know. I have no idea. I have no clue. But that's why, do you see like, there's like, the one right before it is Jingmei. And I have this burned into my brain because it's the one right before Dapingling. Jingmei. Jinmi. Jingmei Station. Sorry. I have that burned into my brain from my childhood. Sorry. But yeah, that's so yeah, my eyes have been opened. My eyes have been opened. The people are actually very fashionable. People are actually very fashionable. You just have to be in the actual like city area. Which makes sense. So, yeah. Ximen is a good place to shop. Ximen. Okay, the thing about Ximen is it's such a touristy area that everything is so expensive. Like Ximending, like Ximen. That's where all the tourists go. So everything is super expensive. Imagine the things you learn when you expose yourself to new things. Well, I mean, it's not my fault we live there. Like, I can't just say, hey, can we move? Hey, can we move to the bigger city where people are more fashionable? I don't know, I kind of preferred it though. I kind of prefer the more outskirts areas. Cause I don't know, I feel like it's more chill. I like areas that are like still close to the city but are still more chill, you know? Like you can get to the city, but you don't like live in the city, you know? It's called Ximen and it's not semen. You didn't go exploring more when you were younger? Well, I was like 10. So no, I wasn't allowed to go outside by myself. Like, around when I was like 8 to like 12-ish was when we stayed around that area the most. Are there night markets in Taipei? No. From what I remember, there is not. But I think there's nearby. But there's like morning markets. But I don't know, I don't know if they're considered markets because they're just like a bunch of like stands on the street that they sell fruit for like really cheap. And it's so good. And here in the like bigger city area, it's so hard to find fruit for cheap. Stalls, yeah, stalls. Jingmei night market. I don't really remember. It's been a while. I haven't been there in a long time. It's really funny because like sometimes we would like not. There was one time that we didn't go back for like 3 years, but we were like familiar. We were familiar with the area, right? And we were trying to find the breakfast place we always went to, but it had been like 3 years, so we were trying to look for it, but it was gone. And we asked one of the old ladies that was running the fruit stand. We were like, "Hey, where's this breakfast place?" And she was like, "What the fuck?" She was like, "That place closed like 3 years ago." Which was sad. It was a good place. It closed because y'all weren't there to support the business anymore. No one else was going there. Went out of business because Uruka left. You know what? Yeah, we kind of did go there like every single day. Because it was really convenient. But yeah. Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange being in like a different area. Because like even though I've like been in the area, I never like stayed in the area. It's very different. It's very different. I feel like a country girl. I love you. There is no ounce of me that is country at all, but I feel like I'm from the country when I'm here. So how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I can't wear headphones right now, so I'm playing my BGM through speakers and just hoping you can't hear it. Because it's weird for me to talk in silence. I can't wear headphones because I went to a salon. I went to the salon yesterday. I got my hair done. And I can't like... My hair is really thin, so it like shapes to things really easily. So whenever I wear headphones, like the ear cups always imprint themselves into my hair. Like, usually when I say this, people think it's the top. But I don't even have enough hair for the top band to print anything into the top of my head. My hair is literally just plastered on my scalp. Like, I don't have enough hair to even have a gamer dent on the top of my head. But the ear cups imprint themselves into my hair, so every time I take them off, you can see the freaking ear cups in my hair. It's so gross. My headphones aren't even tight. They're really, really loose. They're very loose. They're really comfortable. They're really loose, but I just have really thin hair. I went to the salon yesterday and the lady at the salon was like, your hair type is like the thinnest possible hair type someone could have. Like, you know how there's like hair grades for like the type of hair you have? It's like A, B, C, D, and then there's like numbers depending on how thick it is. I have like 1A. I forgot what it's called, but I have literally the thinnest possible hair. 1A. It's like, apparently it's like extremely rare. It's also very annoying. She ran her hands through my hair and she was like, damn. It's like, it's literally just like fine silk. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's so hard. It's so hard to do anything because my hair is so thin. So I went to get it like volumized a little bit. Gotta be really careful with hair like that. I know. The good thing about it is that it's like really easy to make straight. Like, I've come out of the shower and just like blow dried my hair before and it looks like it looks like I used the straightener on it. But that's just because it's super thin. But it's also really bad because I don't have a lot of hair. And like the slightest thing that happens to it, it just dies. My hair gets super oily. It gets super, super oily really easily because there's not a lot of hair and the oil just absorbs into the hair super fast. So I have to wash my hair every day. And no, I can't do the trick that you don't wash your hair for a long time because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. She's once again complaining about a trait many women would kill for. I don't think people would kill for this. It's actually hell. Like, I'm not even trying to do, like, I seriously don't think you would want this. It's really difficult. Because the moment you step outside and the wind blows, it's a whole tangled mess. Think about it this way. If you have a thin thread, right? If you have a thin thread versus a thick rope, if you tie a thin thread into a knot versus if you tie a thick rope into a knot, which one is easier to untie? Right? Which one is easier to untie? So I step outside and the moment the wind blows, everything is just tangled. It's so hard. I literally have to carry like a comb with me so I don't look like a hobo every time the wind blows. But yeah, I went to the salon yesterday and yours is curly that it tingles? Straight hair shouldn't be doing that. It's not curly. I have very straight, very thin hair. But it tangles very easily. It tangles extremely easily. Ponytail up. I can't even do that because I don't even have enough hair for a ponytail to look okay. Now I got it volumized at the salon, so it should look okay now. But I can't do anything to it yet. Because if I do anything to it right now, it's gonna change the shape. I have to wait for a little bit. And when I pull all my hair together, I have less than an inch of hair. Like, if I bunch up the whole entire hair on my head, I have less than an inch. Good evening, Miss Uruka. Hello, Ferrari Kid. Good evening. Gotta know, what video did you fall asleep to? It was, there's this ASMR person called Restful Rambles. And her ASMR is really nice. She has like a close your eyes ASMR. And basically, she shines like a flashlight across the screen really slowly, so it seems like cars are running by. And it seems like you wouldn't want lights flashing in your eyes when you're sleeping, but it's surprisingly relaxing. It's surprisingly relaxing. When you close your eyes and then you can like see the light flashing across the screen. It's surprisingly relaxing. Sounds like your hair went through a surgery and waiting to recover. Yeah, basically. Basically. Also, like, my mom was with me. Mama Bear was with me because I can't Chinese very well. So she was like helping me tell the hairstylist what to do, or like what I wanted, or like what she wanted. so like, I didn't really talk that much because I didn't even know what to say anyways. But I like, when I went to like, they went to wash my hair and the assistant did it, right? And then I overheard them talking, and the hairstylist was like, oh, by the way, literally everyone at the shops here call me Mei Mei. And I'm like, do I, excuse me. So, I like, my family calls me that, but that's because they're my family. I feel weird when like randos are calling me Mei Mei. So, what does that mean? That's like, it's like little sister. It's little sister. It's like usually for like children, like usually they call children this, and then like when you're older, right, they call you like 姐姐, you know. So everyone here calls me Mei Mei. I'm like, so, my grown ass. It's weird, like. So I was so anyone sub 40 years old is a Mei Mei, and oh, I guess so, but like it's weird. Anyway, so she was like, Mei Mei 有放那么多假吗? So they were asking, they were like, does she have that much break, like break from school? Cause they knew I was from America. They were like, did she have that much break from school? And my mom was like, oh no, she graduated already. And they were like, oh, from high school? And I'm like, whoa, you think I'm in high school? I don't look like I'm in high school. Like, mind you, I do not look like I'm in high school. And my mom was like, no, from college. And apparently the hair salon, the hairstylist person was like, oh, she looks really young. 她的眼神很 how do I translate this? Apparently I have like too much wonder in my eyes. Apparently I look very naive. I have too much wonder in my eyes. But I think it's just because I have big eyes. It's just because my eyes are large that I look innocent, I think. I don't know. Which it was weird. It was strange. So full of joy. I wasn't full of joy. I was like RBFing the whole time. But I have like, I feel like I always look like a deer caught in the headlights, that kind of expression. I feel like I either have RBF or a deer in the headlights expression. It's like that's like my default. I just like I just have big like my eyes are very wide. Like I do this a lot. Like people think it's something off with like my rigging, but no, I literally just That's how I am. So I just do this a lot. Absolutely no thought behind those eyes. Yeah, like not even the first time that happened, because I went to a jewelry shop, right? I went to a jewelry shop and the lady at the jewelry shop was like, "Oh, 妹妹刚下课嘛." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, like 6 months ago." Oh, I forgot to chat. She was like, "Oh, did you just get out from class?" I don't look young. I don't even look young. Like, I don't look that young. I feel like I think I look exactly the age that I am, if not older. Getting some ASMR content ideas. I see. I don't think I can do that really, because I need a camera to flash the flashlight in your eyes. Unless I get like a fake flashlight to flash in your eye. I guess I could do that somehow. Maybe they're just being nice, like asking a 30-year-old for ID. No, that's what I thought too. That's what I was thinking, and people on Twitter were like, "You're overthinking, just take the compliment." But I'm like, if this is like a tactic, right? If this is like a nice like salesperson tactic, although like they weren't really trying to sell me anything, so I don't really know if it was a tactic. Like they weren't like trying to sell anything. But if it was a tactic, and they were trying to do that by saying, "Oh, you look young," that means they thought I was a lot older than I actually am. So it's like I either look way older than I am, or I actually look younger. It's one or the other, and I don't know which one. The age of Asian women is notoriously difficult to gauge. Yeah, but they're also Asian. They're also Asian. Maybe if you overthink it a bit more, you'll get it. It's okay, I'm just not gonna think about it. I don't know, cause like, in America, they think I'm older than I am. So, I don't know if it's because of the way I dress or what. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But when I went to the salon, like I went to a salon, the salon that I went to in America, it was like it was like a kind of high-end like Japanese salon. Robert, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Yeah, it was kind of a high-end Japanese salon. And you know what, like, given context clues, it might have been the reason, because I always went at like 12 p.m. on like a weekday. Like 12 or 1 p.m. on a weekday, which is like a really random time. So like, I guess they just thought it was like my lunch break or something. Because they were like, "Oh, where are you working?" Or like, "Are you on like lunch break right now?" And I'm like, "No, I'm in school." I'm in school, I just don't have class right now. Different cultures. I don't know. But I think the first time that I went there was like the main time that happened, and I can actually I can see why they thought that, because the first haircut that I went in with was the terrible haircut I had. that made me look like a lot older because Mama Bear cut my hair before. The first time I went in there, before I got any kind of haircut, the salon is very expensive. This is like the best haircut I've ever gotten. It's very expensive though. Which haircut was that? I had like really long hair without much styling. It was kind of just like chopped for length, but it was really long because I was growing it out. And then I also had like emo bangs. So, I had the emo bangs. Like I always had to have one eye covered. I always had to have one eye covered. I had emo bangs. I need a tissue. Ugh. I'm not blowing my nose, I'm just wiping it. But yeah, it's been a strange experience because like usually when most of my experiences in Taiwan were from when I was a child. Or like younger. So like it's normal for people to, it's like it didn't feel that weird for people to call me Mei Mei. But now I'm like a grown ass adult and people are still calling me Mei Mei, and I'm like I know that they kind of just call everyone that if you're like somewhat young looking, but at the same time it feels weird. It definitely feels strange. Like I'm not that old, but I'm also not that young. Fabrimati, thank you so much for a super chat. Uga's here. Oh, wait, I need to rub my eye. We had to crucify a couple of Urufu gang pocket fatties to summon you, but at least you're here now. Who did you crucify? Did you at least crucify the ones that already lived a long life? A long, happy life? I guess that's like all of you though. Skeleton Mage, thank you for the member chat. Why must you make this sound as sus as possible? What was I making sound as sus as possible? What was I making sound sus? I don't remember what the context of that was. Yeah, it's all good, Uruka. I know Urufu Gang is glad to see you catching up with your ZZZ and taking care of yourself. We're all excited you're here though. Thank you, thank you. Dude, it took 3 to 4 hours to do my hair. I was like almost falling asleep in the middle. It was like it took a really long time. It was also the heat thingies. What do you call those? What do you call, you know how like you like in movies and stuff? Let me holla at Ai Uruka. I am not an Ai, excuse me. I'm not an Ai. The curlers? I guess they're curlers. Like, you know how in movies and stuff, when you see like the aunties getting like perms and stuff, there's usually like that giant dish on their head or something. Or I don't actually know what that's for, but that's like the image you have, right? Or at least that's the image I have. But they put in the curling thingies. They put the curling thingies in my hair, right? And then they brought out this like rack of cables. And they brought out this rack of cables. And they just started plugging in all of the rollers. And I'm like, I look like I'm like in a sci-fi movie. So I was just sitting there with like cables, like 30 cables coming out of my head. And so it was crazy. It was crazy. I never would have guessed that's how they did it. I never would have guessed that's how they did that. Like it was literally just a rack of cables, and then they plug in the cables into the rollers, and then the rollers start heating up, and I'm like, what the what? Damn. Okay. Looked like alien probing or something. Attack. Oh wait, I read that. Been yapping in chat and Discord over the last couple hours while you've been away, mainly yapping about cars and some cars stuff on Discord. Nice. I'm glad you guys are keeping each other company. I'm glad you were keeping each other company while I was gone. I'm glad that you guys have such a sense of community. So much so that you should consider maybe dating each other. So, you look like the landlady from Kung Fu Hustle. Low-key, kind of, yeah. Low-key, yeah. Except if she was connected to 30 cables. I look like the landlady from Kung Fu Hustle if she was connected to 30 cables coming out of her head. Uruka woke up. Uruka used yap. It's super effective. It is. The yap is super effective, isn't it? Isn't it? I have so much yap in me these days. I don't really know why. There's a lot of stuff happened. I feel like there's like more stuff that has happened, but I don't really remember it. I keep thinking I was like, I should write this down, but then I'm like, no, I'll remember, and then I don't remember. Except less fashion sense. I've been getting better, man. I've been getting better. Except every time I'm with Mama Bear, I get worse because I'm like, I don't want to wear like this with Mama Bear. Because number one, it takes too much time. Number two, she's not used to it. Number three, she also dresses kind of hobo-y, so I don't want to like stand out too much against her. So now that you know about Mama Bear's modeling history, will you be entering the family foot business too? And if so, when do we get to see? No! No! I'm not going to do that. Okay. Context as to why that lore drop happened. I was in a department store with Mama Bear. We were just walking through. After I got my hair done, we were just walking through. Just browsing, but the department store was like really high end. So it wasn't really anything that I wanted to look at, so we were kind of just walking around. Just looking at the stores, because they were like a lot. Some department stores are like less shoppable than others just because of like how fancy they are. But we passed by this one store in the department store, and Mama Bear was like, "Oh, I did foot modeling for them," and I was like, "Excuse me." I was like, "Excuse me, what? Huh?" She was like, "Yeah, I did like foot modeling," and I was like, "What do you mean foot modeling? I thought you did just shoe modeling." And she was like, "Yeah, the brand is for shoes, but I did foot model." I was like, "So the brand sells shoes, but you were not wearing the shoes?" And she was like, yeah. So basically they put, like, the brand sells shoes, but they put the shoes next to my feet. And and she was like, I was barefoot and the shoes were next to my feet. And I was like, okay. So, okay. And she was like, yeah. She was like, I don't know where the magazine went, but I used to have it. And I'm like, a magazine? Magazine? It's in a magazine. Oh my god. Sorry. She was like, oh yeah, it might be at your like grandma's place. I don't really know where it is. And that's how I found out. See, I knew she did like quote unquote foot modeling, but I thought she was doing sneakers because she told me it was shoes. So I thought it was like sneakers. So I remember last time this came up, I was like, no guys, no, it's shoes. They're not actually her feet. I was wrong. I was wrong. It was actually her feet. Here's to you continuing your family legacy and foot modeling. No. 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 You're telling me I might have I've seen mama bear feet by accident without knowing? Well, only if you're like really old. Only if you're really old, because it was only in the 1980s. It was in the 1980s. That magazine either gonna be a family heirloom or arcanum prohibitum. I don't know what arcanum prohibitum is, but it's not gonna be a family heirloom. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. But you know what I do see a lot? Mama bear's feet. Not by my own will though. She just like always got the dogs out, and I'm like, put them away. Stop it. It's gross. Sounds like Mama Bear is the blue bear we deserve and need. No. The two sides of face together. Yap and yab. It's not yab though. Like inherently it's not yab. You're just making it yab. Let her be proud of her feet. Oh, she like prefers to wear sandals, so she's like always wearing sandals unless it's cold. Then she wears sneakers without socks. I'm like, ugh, gross, nasty, gross. And at home, she's like always not wearing shoes, sandals, or socks. Not even home sandals. Nasty. And then like we have like an L couch at Bear Family Home. It's like an L couch, so like one person can be sitting on like the L part, so they can have their feet up on the couch, right? So Mama Bear sits in the L part of the couch while like I'm on the other end. So like whenever we watch movies and there's like PDA, she always covers my eyes with her foot. It's gross. It's so nasty. It's so disgusting, man. Like put it away. Gross. Nasty. Have fun with the rest of your stream. Why does that sound so... That sounds so like... What's the word? What's the word I'm trying to think of? What's the word? What's the word? You see, the thing is, my Chinese is not improving here, but my English is deteriorating. Sorry. It sounds so ominous. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Why does that sound so ominous? What the... That sounds so ominous. What's wrong with walking around in bare feet? See, it's not bare the animal feet that's the problem. It's bare as in nothing covering bare. That's the problem. It's gross, man. It's nasty. I think we found the origin of Uruka's podophobia game. I don't know if that's the origin. I don't know if that's the origin though, because I've had feet phobia since as young as I can remember. There's not a time in my life that I remember not disliking feet. I don't know. But I think Mama Bear just likes her feet. I don't know. I don't know. Ah! Oops. It's nasty. It's so gross. You can follow an aerobics routine on YouTube. I could do that. The space here is very small. I could do that. But the thing is, like, my schedule is so crammed with Mama Bear here. I do go out to walk a lot, so that is one thing. But walking doesn't do that much for me. I'll probably start doing some actual exercises once Mama Bear leaves. That would explain the farm sundress. No farm sundress. No. Walking around barefoot is so freeing. I really don't like feet, man. Like, to be honest, like, it's just like seeing feet that thinking about it and seeing them makes me nasty, gross, disgusting. If I have to see my own for some reason, it's like relatively okay. Like, it's fine. I prefer not to, but it's fine because they're my own and they look fine to me. But I just prefer not to look at them. I prefer not to look at and think about them. Ferrari Kid, thank you. Shoes, socks, sandals, bear sandals, socks, feet. I would say shoes, then socks, sandals, then socks, then bear sandals, then feet. If the dogs need to be out in any capacity, that's always the lowest tier. Always. Do you close your eyes when trimming toenails? No. No. Like, if I have to, it's fine. I just prefer not to. You know? But if it's other people's, then I'm like, gross. Nasty. Socks stay on during every activity. Every single one. Yeah. Maybe you born thanks Papa Bear love that cute Mama Bear feet. I don't want to think. Oh, no. No. Oh my god. No. No. Oh my god, that's so foul. That's so foul. Ew. Ew. Gross. My gosh, I can't believe I'm in the presence of a genetic descendant of a real 80s foot model. I'm so nervous, Urvu gang. What do I say? Ew. Ew. No. Gross. Oh my god. I am not recovering from that. No. I know how they met, though. I know how they met. I don't really know how Father Bear had the riz to do this. Because he's a literal NPC. Honestly, the story of how they met is also really awkward. And also just like every story that Mama Bear tells us about when they were dating is like really awkward. So I don't really know how that happens. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Nasty. He was not the cameraman. Oh my god. Basically, Mama Bear worked in a department store. She was just working in a department store. And then Father Bear happened to be shopping at that department store. And he was shopping for like belts. And apparently he was shopping for belts. And then like I guess Mama Bear was nearby or something. So he asked her, he was like, wait, no, was it belts? I don't remember if it was belts or shirts. I don't remember. It was one of them. But he's apparently she was just around and he asked her. He was like, do you think this looks good? Which, like, first of all, why would you ask the person who works there if a clothing article looks good? Because obviously they're gonna say yes, so you buy it. So yeah, that's how they met. I don't know what happened after that, but that's how they met. His riz worked, so obviously him. I can't imagine it though. I can't imagine it. He's literally an NPC. Quite literally. That's it? Yeah, he literally just asked, does this look good on me? That's how they met. And then like every other story that Mama Bear tells us is like something like kind of nasty. Or like not the most. She tells us sometimes, she was like, yeah, we went to like a dim sum place and he started like rinsing his mouth and like gargling with the tea. And I'm like, what? So, so, what the hell? Brother, you. Father's just a natural rizzler. I can't imagine. I can't really imagine. He also had like, he had a disco perm at the time too. It was the 80s, man. He had a disco perm. I don't know. She laughs at it all the time. I don't know how. I don't know how he got past that, man. So was his Riz lost a generation? Or hey, I have Riz. I think I have Riz. I'm just not rizzing the right people. You know? You know? You know? Next skirt review, I'll ask if it looks good on me. I complimented everyone though. I complimented everyone. Yeah, we're waiting. Do you want me to riz you? I don't I can't really do that right now. It was a different time back then, Uruka. Picking a cute girl was incredibly easy back then. Were you alive back then? Were you rizzing girls back then? She has riz, it's just limited by her social anxiety 100 times. Yeah, exactly. 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 So true, so true. Uruka inheriting the awkward riz from her dad and the feet from her mom. Stop. Stop it! Stop it! Ah! Ah! Ooh! It's, nasty. I don't want to think about my parents' riz. Ugh. Gross. See, apparently, this conversation happened because Brother Bear was around at the time, and Mama Bear was like, she's not even pushing for grandkids anymore, because she's like, I think she's just like worried. She's like, you know, having kids is not all fun and games, and we were like, who thinks having kids is fun and games? It's like, I don't think it's fun at all. It's like, and she was like, yeah, you have to worry about like taking care of them, like, yeah, you know, it's like a lot of work. So apparently she was telling us, like, Father Bear was like in the bathroom or something at the time, I don't know, but she was like, oh, I forgot. She was like, oh yeah, when your dad was like 30 something, I was like, we should start having children, otherwise we're gonna be too old. But then your dad was like, but no, I'm still too young. And so, Mans was like 30 something. He was like, no, I'm still too young. I'm still a kid myself. So, but she was like, no, we gotta start. So, I'm still playing Mario Kart. So, he had so much life to live. Young at heart, it's the disco way. Disco stew. What is stew? Disco stew. Disco way. Yeah, he's a big fan of disco. Like, I can't really imagine this, but apparently he actually went to disco parties. He's just a little guy. Yeah. Watch Papa Bear as a foot bro and Yippee half a year as a member of the Cool Bear. Congrats on half a year. Please do not mention my dad being a foot bro. That's gross. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it at all. I don't want to think about anything like that. Okay. He's a Bee Gees kind of guy. Yeah, he's a Bee Gees kind of guy. You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music louder, but it's alright. It's so high. It's okay. You can look the other way. I don't have the voice for that. I think that's actually lower than the actual key. If we're trying to understand, maybe you're a brother, maybe you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Uruka, how's the traffic in Taiwan? It's terrifying. It's incredibly terrifying. It's it's very scary. Every moment on the street feels like you're gonna be hit by a car. It's pretty bad. Also, like, a lot of people are on motorcycles, which makes it worse. It makes it worse because a lot of people are on motorcycles and they have like designated, like the traffic, like the street, like signs and lines and stuff are different because so many people are on motorcycles. They have designated spots like on the street at like stoplights, at traffic lights. They have like designated areas for like motorbikes and stuff. It's really confusing. Like, there will be like a 4-way intersection and then it will look like the streets in America, but then like at each part of the intersection there's like boxes in front. And it's like, I think the motorcycles can like move into the boxes or something. I don't really know. It's confusing. I don't know what the traffic laws are. It's very confusing. Ask your dad for dance moves for the next phase concert. Oh, I've seen him dance before. It's really bad. He does the disco thing, like the pointer finger up and down. He does that, except like way more awkwardly. And then he does like, he pretends to drum, which I don't really know what that's supposed to be. Maybe he's old. He is old. He's like 65. 65-ish. I don't know his exact age, but somewhere around 65. Yeah, the diagonal pointing. He's literally the disco man emoji. Except he does it like really awkwardly. So it doesn't look very fluid. Good morning voice. I feel like every one of my streams here have been Uruga morning voice though. I feel like I just constantly have morning voice here. Your father had dreams, Uruka. He was too young to be a father. I mean, it's not like he was really like it's not like he really spent that much time doing stuff as a dad in the first place. Like he was still mostly at work still. Could you imagine the epicness of a collab stream consisting of Father Bear and Papakin? I would not bring him on stream. I don't think he's like... He's really, 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 really awkward. He doesn't really have personality. And he knows nothing about streamers, Vtubers, any kind of streamers, YouTubers. So he doesn't really have any kind of knowledge. He was too busy in the disco to raise Uruka. Okay, I was not born in the 1980s, okay? I was not born in the 1980s. He was not at the disco. Maybe he wished he was. I don't know. Sorry I'm late. Eh? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Sorry I'm late. Did she birth yet? Shinobi? Not yet. The birth had to be postponed. Is that a preparation for the birth? And I wasn't feeling up to birthing last week. And I need a recovery week, so this is my recovery week. That just makes it better and better. The disco? He must be pretty interesting, especially if he rizzed a foot model. I seriously don't know how... I don't understand. But there was one time I was going through some of the stuff in our old cabinets, and I found like a love letter he wrote to my mom. I didn't read it, mind you. I didn't read it. I just found it. I didn't read it. So I guess he got some riz somewhere. I guess he has some hidden riz that I don't know about. I don't know. Good luck on the delivery, thank you. What if everything you think you know about Father Bear is a lie? I mean, we did come to the conclusion that it's very likely that he's part of the CIA, didn't we? Good choice not reading it. Well, if you found a love letter from your dad to your mom, would you read it? If they didn't say you could? Like, I wouldn't. Hell no. Hell no. Ugh. Who knows what's in there? But I mean, if it's something that they kept, it's probably cute. But still, feels like an invasion of privacy. What if it's a spicy letter? I doubt it. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Violin Karaoke Disco Edition when? I only know the ones that my dad listens to. I don't know too many. Maybe having kids made him lose his Riz capability. I question if he had them in the first place. I don't know, I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine it. There's nothing in me that can imagine anything, him doing anything like that. And it's not even just because he's my dad. Like, even if I pretend he's not my dad, even from the perspective of him not being my dad, like, what the what? I can't imagine. Maybe it's like adopting dad humor. He doesn't have dad humor though. He doesn't have dad humor. He barely has humor. Father Bear dancing with Papakin's sub chat. He has zero charisma, I swear. He's just gonna start talking about like math and physics and engineering, which I guess could be Riz, but like that's why he didn't want to have kids too early. He didn't want to pass down his Riz power. But I feel like the Riz power would be passed down no matter when you have kids. If you do have Riz power that could be passed down, it would happen no matter when you have kids. Can't really be zero if you snatch your mom. Please don't refer to it like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Ew! Ugh. Steve, thank you for super chat. Just got here. How did Papa Bear meet Mama Bear? They met because Mama Bear was working at like a department store. Not the one that she modeled for. It was a different one. She was working at a department store, and then Father Bear was shopping there, and then he basically found like a shirt or a belt. I don't remember which one it was, but I guess she just happened to be passing by, so he asked him, "Hey, do you think this looks good on me?" And every time Mama Bear tells this story, she always tells it like he's like super awkward. She always tells it like, yeah, he was like kind of strange, but like, you know. And I'm like very tempted to ask, like, then why? Why did you continue seeing this man if everything you tell me about him is about him being super weird and awkward? But yeah, that's how it happened. It's not a very interesting story. But maybe they're just leaving out details, you know? Because I don't know how that encounter turned into dumb dating, so I don't know. Here's to you continuing your family legacy in foot modeling. Not happening. Not happening. Nope, 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 nope. 128 to the... I don't even remember. My math is so bad at this point. I don't even remember what that is. Is that square root? I don't even know. Like what? That's not the square root symbol, is it? I don't even know what that is anymore. E980 Papa Bear Riz 100% effective. My math is really bad. I used to know what that is, but I don't know what it is anymore. I don't know what it is anymore. Hi, none of the usual VTubers I follow are alive, and I wanted background yap while I try to finish my work tonight. So I picked you from my YouTube Rex. Oh, welcome, hello, and welcome to Fujikura Uruka FU channel. I'm the Blue Music Bear, except today I'm just yapping. Literally my first time trying Face Connect. Oh, welcome, lollers. Welcome. If you're new here, hello. This is my like kind of low energy week. Oh my god. Hi, Clara. Clara Ray, thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Good timing. If you're new here, my name is Fujikura Uruka, FU for Face Connect Generation 1 Origins. I'm the Blue Music Bear. I play violin mostly, except at this point in time I don't have my acoustic violin, so I haven't been practicing. So all my violin streams are pretty rusty, but you can still enjoy them. I kind of sing, but my voice is like, my throat, I have like medical issues, so I can't really sing that much anymore because it hurts my throat. And today I'm just yapping because I had tummy hort a few days ago and I need to recover some of my energy, so I'm just recovering my energy as one does. So this is my kind of just like recovering stream. Yeah. No. Papa Bear is the definition of I don't need to flirt, I'll seduce you with my awkwardness. I'm just really curious. How that happened. And like Mama Bear started telling me about these stories when I was like young. Like she hasn't talked about it in a long time. She told me about them when I was like elementary, middle school-ish. So I don't think she was trying to like say anything to me, you know? I think she was just like sharing the story. We need therapy after Clara's stream. Thank goodness for Uruka's more say-so relaxed stream. Yes, this is my more say-so relaxed stream. It is relaxed. It is say-so. This is just a low stakes, chill chat time. We just yap and yap and yap. Surely Mama Bear can tell you what was attractive. Oh, okay. See, the thing is like he's really he's really awkward. He's really weird, but at the same time he's very smart. Like he might not he's like Mama Bear tells me she thinks he's autistic. Mama Bear tells me she thinks that he's autistic. In fact, he actually she tells it to his face that she thinks he's autistic. But he's also incredibly smart. He's like really book smart. And he also doesn't look like bad. Like he's not like the most good looking guy, but he's definitely like probably above average. maybe not nowadays, but like when he was younger, you know. So like he does have that going for him, but at the same time he's like so awkward and like personality lacking. And so not ugly and just average. Well, I would say he's probably looks wise he's probably a little above average, at least from the pictures of like from him when he was young. He was probably above average. He also had a disco perm, but this was during the disco days. So like, you know, you can't really blame him for that. Yeah, he like his facial structure like my facial structure comes from my dad. Which is like slightly there's parts of it that I don't really like, but there's other parts that I'm like, okay, that was clearly from good genes. But yeah. He also doesn't really have height going for him though. He doesn't really have height going for him. He and Mama Bear are the same height. They're the same exact height. He might be a tiny bit taller, but they're basically the same height. But my height comes from Mama Bear's side, because everyone on Father Bear's side is like low-key kind of shorter, but everyone on Mama Bear's side is like taller, on the taller side. So yeah. How about Brother Bear? Brother Bear is 6'2". Brother Bear is 6'2". So yeah. Are you taller than them? Yeah, I am taller than Mama Bear and Father Bear. Not like a whole lot taller though. Not a whole lot taller. But Brother Bear's 6'2". Yeah, Mama Bear, okay. They met. I think there's like a bit of confusion about Mama Bear. Father Bear is like American. Like Father Bear is American. He has been in America his whole life. Mama Bear, I think there's some confusion about. She moved with her family when she was in middle school, so she wasn't like she wasn't an adult when she came here. So she's like, I don't think she's as Asian as you think she is. I don't think she's like as Asian as you think she, in terms of like accent and stuff. She doesn't have like a super Asian accent or anything. Like you can tell, but her English is perfectly fine. Not an adult. Did he groom her? No. I'm talking about when Mama Bear moved to America. How many generations American? Okay, no. His family moved from a different country, but he was like a baby when they moved, so he's basically just a first gen American. They did not meet in Asia. They both like they're I don't think they're as Asian as you guys think they are. No strong accent. Yeah, she doesn't have a strong accent. It's like probably just like a little worse than mine. Like more noticeable than mine, but her English is fine. Was this an intercultural relationship as well as an international one? Yes. Yes. It wasn't really international though, because they were both living in America. But yeah, intercultural. But the thing is, like, the thing is, I think Father Bear. I don't really know how this happened, but like Father Bear isn't the most tied to his culture at all. Probably because he entirely grew up in America. But the thing is, like, I also grew up in America, but I guess Mama Bear made a lot of effort. Mama Bear made a lot of effort to make sure we had cultural ties, I guess. But on the other hand, Father Bear's parents, my grandparents, did not speak English. Like, they did not speak English. I've never spoken to them. Like, they passed away when I was young, but even when I was young, I could never speak to them, because I did not have any kind of language crossover. so like, I don't really know why he's not like the most tied to his culture. And he also seems to not be the best at the language that his parents spoke. It's kind of confusing. I don't know though. I don't know. So I don't have like any ties to Papa Bear's side. Like barely. Just like a few. but like barely. It's mostly just on Mama Bear's side. Barely. Ahaha, barely. Hi Clara. What exactly did you mean by your reply to my tweet yesterday? What's this about balloons? Does he speak Chinese at all? No. His parents were not Chinese. They did not speak Chinese either. I don't know. I don't know any of his language. And he's tried to learn Chinese. He's tried to learn Chinese, but he just doesn't. He can't. Like, he's gone to a class before, and like every other like American in the class was able to learn. And there's like one guy that we still like kind of know. He's like this very, very American guy. Very American, like white dude. That he was in the same class that Father Bear was in. And then he's like fluent now. I think he's more fluent than I. I think he's more fluent than I am. And he like talks to his kids like in Chinese. And they're like all white. And I'm like, that's crazy. And so, dude, how's your Chinese better than mine? Although the class was a very long time ago, so he's probably been learning for longer than I have. And he has more interest, probably. Sometimes foot models pop balloons for extra money. I don't understand what that means. What does that mean? What does that mean? Huh? What? What the hell? Mandarin's easier for English speaker than Korea or Japanese speaker though. Is it really though? Is it actually? Are you sure? I don't know. I don't know. That sounds wrong. I don't know. Hi chat. What's the reverse of a banana? An egg? I don't know. Probably an egg. White on the outside, yellow on the inside. I don't understand the balloon thing. It means putting your feet on a blown up balloon and popping it. What the hell? Like, literally? Or is that a euphemism? Is that like a metaphor? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's like that buying bread fetish. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry? What? The what? The what? The what fetish? What's up? What is a buying bread fetish? Do I have a buying bread fetish? I like bread. What is that? What is that? I like eating bread. What the hell? Okay. It's a famous meme. A guy just kept paying women to go buy Wonder Bread. Was it like a joke or was it like real? Was it a real thing? Sounds like Mama Bear is the blue bear we all— Okay. Stop. Stop. No, you don't get feet. No. No. Is it the foot or the toes that bug you so much? Even the word freaks me out. That bug you so much. It's both, but it's mainly the toes. It's gross. It's nasty. It's like hands. Like hands. I'm more okay with hands than feet. But with hands, the thing that like I don't like are like the fingers. I don't like looking at fingers and toes. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. But it's more extreme with feet. Like I just don't want to see the feet. But it's mostly the toes, but I don't like the I don't like the feet. Look up Know Your Meme Mer Logic 1 Wonder Bread. I kind of don't want to, but at the same time I'm curious, so I'm gonna do it. Bigfoot must be the monster you fear the most then? Maybe? I don't know. It's like, it depends, because they just look gross, man. Like I've tried explaining this before, and people think I'm a sociopath. And maybe I am. But so be it. There's different kinds of, like, there's different kinds of fingers and toes, you know? There's different kinds. There's different shapes. The way that they're shaped. The way that they're presented. The way that the nail grows out. Not even like in the way that you like do them. Like even if you get like manicure or whatever. No. It's like the natural, like biological way that it like the genes. There's different types. There's different types of them. And some of them are okay from like some of them are kind of okay, but some of them are nasty. Like the freaking Among Us thumb. I'm sorry. Like I'm so sorry if you have an Among Us thumb, but I can't look at that. Like, I cannot look at that. I can't do it. It freaks me out. I can't look at Among Us thumbs. I can't even show you a picture because I don't want to look it up, so you have to look it up yourself. Okay, so look up Among Us thumb and you can see what I mean. It's gross. It's nasty. There's different types and shapes of fingers and stuff. I don't even want to say the word. Different types and shapes of fingers and stuff, and some of them are more okay than the other. Some of them are more okay than others. My own, I'm like mostly okay with. They're fine. I'm like pretty much fine with my own. But some of them... Anton Ego must instill some level of fear in ya. Who's that? Who is that? I don't sit and rate them. I just have like a biological, like, I have a natural fear response to some of them. It's not like I've sat and curated them in my head and go, oh, this one's nicer than the other. No, it's just like some of them make me ugh. And then some of them like, oh, that's like okay. It's gross, man. It's nasty. My first girlfriend had that sort of thumb. I wish Amogus was around back then, so I had a name for it. It freaks me out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could be like the perfect. You could be the perfect guy. You could meet every single like ideal that I would want in a guy. But if you have an Among Us thumb, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's that extreme. Like I can't. It freaks me out. I'm serious. It actually freaks me out. Have you seen Pippa's spider monkey toes? Can you not call them? That's gross. Don't call them that. Don't describe them like that. Ugh. Ah. Ah. On a scale of 1 to 10, why did you start VTubing? How do I... What? What do you mean? On a scale of 1 to 10, why did you start VTubing? 10. 10. Uh-huh. There's a lot more foot shapes that freak me out than hand shapes. With the hand ones, I'm mostly okay. Like I'll think like I don't really want to look at that. But there's not too many that'll freak me out. But there's a lot of feet that freak me out. For hands, mostly just the Among Us thumb that freaks me out. But for feet, there's a lot that freak me out. I have the reverse. I have the opposite of a foot fetish. So, it's gross. Ugh. Father Bear is the absolute goat. Like I will say, he has a lot of redeemable qualities, but at the same time, he seems like such an NPC. And he seems like such an NPC. You hate feet as much as Clara hates nipples? I probably hate feet more than Clara hates nipples. Like, this has been known since I debuted. I did not make it a secret that I hate feet. Like, I made it very, very known that I hate feet. A lot. I'm sorry, Dad, you're pretty generic. He's got the brains. Okay, he's got the brains. He's kind of got the looks. So, honestly, it's just astounding to me that he... Where's the personality? I don't know. Yes, I call my own father an NPC because he is an NPC. My own mother calls him autistic. So. Have you always, or did the hate build over time? I have always hated feet. I have always hated feet. I didn't understand it when I was younger. And I remember there was one time that I forgot to bring socks. I forgot to bring socks. And I literally started crying. Because I had so much anxiety. I had so much anxiety that my dogs were gonna be out. I literally started crying. This was when I was like 5. Like 5 or 6. Photophobia, the fear that causes a significant anxiety and avoidance behavior related to feet. Yeah. That's literally me. I literally have photophobia, man. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. They freak me out, man. They freak me out. It's not just my feet. In fact, my feet are some of the more tolerable ones. My own feet are more tolerable to myself. I think they look fine. I'll never show them to you, but I think they look fine. But some of the ones out there, oh god. And even if they look fine, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them at all. Ururiz Doko. Hey. Is that an Advil in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? On an opposite topic of body part phobia, do you have any you like more than others? I like legs. As long as I don't see what's on the bottom of them. Legs, thighs, waists. Yeah. I do like eyes. I like eyes a lot. If you have nice eyes, I think that's the way into my heart. Nice eyes. I appreciate nice eyes. Where did I leave off on the super chats? Nice eyes, but what if also Among Us them? Then it cancels out and I don't want them anymore. Among Us them is a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. You can have tolerable hands and okay eyes, and I would much prefer that than if you have really nice eyes but Among Us them. Where did I leave off? Oh, I think I read all. Okay, we're caught up. Can I swap eyes with someone here? Ew, that's gross. That's nasty. What if they wear gloves just for you? No, I don't care, because it's embedded into their genetics. I don't want it. Sorry. I don't want anything to do with the Among Us them, okay? Yaoi hand or Among Us hand, which is worse? Among Us hand is so much worse than Yaoi hand. Yaoi hands isn't even a type of like shape of hand. It just means you have big hands. You could have nice yaoi hands. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But Among Us hands? Nope. Nope. What if I get them amputated? They're still encoded into your DNA. They're still encoded into your DNA. I don't want it. I think my thumbs are perfectly proportioned. I think a lot of... I don't know. It's not anything wrong with you. It's not you, it's me. I just have phobias of body parts that are abnormal. Okay, and I just have to deal with it. I just have to deal with it by not looking at them. So you're saying hypothetically, a man with beautiful eyes, nice legs, and their feet amputated would be perfect for you? Well, okay, you don't have to amputate them. I just don't want to see them. And it's better if you have, like, the tolerable kinds, you know? The more tolerable kinds. There are some that are less tolerable than others. How about Among Us head? What is an Among Us head? What is that? What can you explain? Elaborate? Do they have to be covered in bed? Yes. Yes. No matter what, they have to be covered. We are not having a feet rating stream. That's gross. That's gross. Human appendages haven't evolved enough for Uruka. I know, like, why? I know why I know why they look like that. I know how they're supposed to function. But can they not be so disgusting looking? Can they not be so gross? Oh, brother, ew. Brother, ew. I can't. Why are humans built like this? Why couldn't they be built more aesthetically? You spontaneously convulse when you see bunions. I don't even know what a bunion is, and I don't want to search it up. I know it's related to feet somehow, but I don't want to search it up. What if they're covered with hair? Okay, look, hair is like tolerable, but if you have a bunch of hair all over your body, I don't know, man. That gives me anxiety. That gives me anxiety. I don't too much hair is So no feet, thumbs, and bald like a baby. I'm not saying no feet. I'm just saying preferably the more tolerable kinds. You know? No, preferably the more tolerable kinds of hands and feet. And preferably less/no hair. Bear family doesn't have hair. I mean, like, you can see my arms on my hand cam. I don't grow a lot of hair in the first place. The guys in my family, father bear and brother bear, also don't have a lot of hair. As far as I remember, they don't really got much hair either. Definitely more. But they don't, like, as far as guys go, they're not very hairy. Guys, don't tell her about Saitama. She might freak. Okay, no. Hair on your head is a good thing. Hair on your body is a less good thing. But unless you're like literally Chewbacca, it's not a deal breaker. Do you not like body hair at all, or just hairy hands and feet? I just think that hair is like kinda... I don't really want to touch it, you know? I don't really want to touch it, you know? But yeah, like leg hair, arm hair, chest hair, stomach hair, like a little bit is tolerable. It's fine. As long as it's not like a whole bunch of hair. It's cool if it touches you, right? I don't really want it to touch me. I don't really want it to touch me. I'm not hair shaming. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I already think it's kind of gross to be in contact with a person. But if I'm in contact with a person and their hair is like the hair that's not on their head is touching me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But that's just me though. I don't know. I just like, I don't really know people. I don't really know people with body hair really. So I can't know unless like I actually see/feel it for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I could be fine with it, but in my head it seems kind of gross. I don't know. Uruka ruling out 99.99% of humans. I'm just saying, like, in my head it seems kind of nasty, but it could be fine. I don't know. Remember, she's the down-to-earth one. Well, like, if you're asking me what my ideal is, like, I feel like it's normal for an ideal to be, like, unreachable right now. Ideal doesn't mean requirement, you know? Like, if I ask you what your ideal life is, you're not gonna be like, making... my ideal life is to just be getting by, making $15 an hour for the rest of my life. You know, like, it's possible. Is that your ideal, though? I don't know. If you're gonna dream big. Exactly. It doesn't mean that it has to happen. It doesn't mean it has to happen. But if you're gonna ask for an ideal, obviously it's gonna be like something that's not the most possible. Ideal, smooth body, requirement, no Among Us thumbs. Yes, the no Among Us thumb is a requirement. That is a requirement. I don't think it's hard to find people without Among Us thumbs though. I don't think there's that many people who have Among Us thumbs in the first place. Shoot for the moon. If I miss, I land among the stars. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Are you a poet? That's crazy. That's a good way to say it. Shoot for the moon. And if I miss, I land among the stars. But yeah, I don't think it's that hard to find people. Like, I don't think I've actually met anyone in real life. Like, in actual life, I don't think I've actually met anyone with an Among Us thumb. I've only seen it, like, online. And it freaks me out. That's a Kanye West quote. Oh, I don't know any Kanye West quotes. But that's a good quote. I'm guessing it was from a long time ago though. Oh yeah, Among Us thumb is like razor thin thumbnail, I get it now. No. It's the shape of the nail embedded in the thumb. You have to search it up. You have to search it up to know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna show you a picture on stream because it actually freaks me out. It actually freaks me out. It looks like an Among Us. And I'm not trying to say that you're inferior if you have an Among Us thumb. I'm just saying I have weird body things. I have weird body phobias. And that's a me thing. That's 100% a me thing. Most people are fine looking at body parts. I'm not. Huh. Wait till you see Among Us big toe. I don't want to. Please. Please no. Please no. I don't why'd you put that image in my head? Oh, ew, brother, ew. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you think about people with extra fingers? I don't care how many fingers you have. I just care about the shape of your fingers, the type of fingers that you have, the shape of the nails. I don't care how many fingers you have. If you have an Among Us thumb, it's over. If you have nice hands but you have 6 fingers, I don't care. I really don't care. I had a friend actually who had 6 fingers. But other than that, she had nice hands. So it's fine. So... Don't look up human evolved to survive car crashes. I've actually seen that. I have seen that. It's like a giant blob, isn't it? Was she a witch? Nope. She was not a witch. Uruka is thumb raskist. I'm thumbist. Yeah. I am a thumbist. But that's because I have a guttural reaction. What? Guttural reactions when I see them. I have phobias against them. I really can't look at them. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. That's why anytime someone takes pictures and their hands are in them, can you just take a picture of a thing? Why does your hand need to be in the picture? Like, crop it out. Or just don't have your hand in there. It's even worse if they have their feet in the picture. I don't like it. I can't do it. What if you see someone give you a thumbs up? Well, usually I don't stare at their hands. It's kind of just like vaguely in my peripheral vision. So it's like, it's okay. Finger. Thanks. I think. Uruka has a phobia of 50% of the different parts of the human body. I wouldn't say 50%. I wouldn't say 50%. But it's pretty high. But if they do some nail polish, would you still hate it? I think I actually hate it more with nail polish. I don't really like nail polish. I don't really like it. I think I actually dislike it more if there's nail polish. Can't see the nail from a thumbs up. That too. How can you ever hold someone's hands if you're so grossed out by them? Well, you know, maybe that's why I will never hold someone's hand. Breaking news: Tom very hates nail polish. Yeah, I don't know if that's surprising or not. I don't really like nail polish. It's too I don't know what it is about it. It's just I don't like it. I don't like it. Even the clear coat. Okay, clear coat is fine. Clear coat is okay. It's fine. But things that are not clear coat, I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't. There will be no continuation to the bloodline. Hey. I can continue my bloodline through asexual reproduction. Because I'm a blue bear. And I'm able to do that. I have continued enough of my bloodline at this point. I have so many cubs I don't even remember their names. Scars. Attract, detract, or neutral. It depends on the scar. It depends on what kind of scar, where the scar is. Perhaps even how you got the scar. Your kids will have Among Us them. No, they will not. No, they will not. If you think hands are gross, I can't imagine you seeing a pee-pee. Ow, oh my god. I can't. Ew. Ew. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think. They're so gross. They're so nasty. To be fair though, the girl parts are not much better. They're all gross. Like the girl parts are better, but they're still gross. I don't know. Ew. Nasty. Literally never beating the allegations. I think the girl parts are prettier in the sense that they're just more smoothed over. Like they look more like Barbie dolls. It would be better if it was just completely smoothed over. But the fact that the PP is sticking out, it freaks me out, man. It freaks me out. I don't know, something about it just freaks me out. The human body is a wide variety of horrors. I know. It's body horror. Appendage phobia. I do have appendage phobia. Yup. That's exactly what I have. Ken doll, the perfect man? Yeah. Yeah, Ken doll is the perfect one. Unrelated, but what is that bear in the corner? This is my emotional support panda. Do you like him? I think I should get like an asset of him that I can just put. Someone made a really cute drawing. Where is it? This one? By Ward 3 Ver on Twitter made this drawing. It's really cool. Basketball Uruka, but at the corner. Look at this. look at this part. Panda's my photographer. He's my photographer. He's so cute. Look how cute he is. I think I need a little asset of him just standing in the corner. Oh. Think he forgot his eyeshadow. It's okay, he's beautiful as he is. He doesn't need makeup. So today, Uruka, one must be a limbless stump with no underparts to speak of. Well, no. Like, it's not that I don't want it to be there. Okay, how do I explain this? How do I explain this in a way? Like, it's not that I don't want you to have the correct human parts. I just don't want to look at them, you know? I just don't really want to look at them. You want it to only sometimes be there. No, it's like I would prefer them to be the nicer looking ones, but I would still not want to look at them. You know? You know? You want a lab experiment? No. I just don't really want to look. You know? Which ones are the nicer looking ones? I can't really explain. The nicer looking ones you said were the girl ones. No, but I'm just saying, like, if you have it, then I would prefer it to be nice. Also, like, I don't know what a nicer looking one would be in that terms. I don't know what a nicer looking one would be in those terms. But like, you know, like when I look in a mirror, right? When I look in the mirror, because of the way biology works, like I can't really see any of that because it's like down. So like when I look in the mirror, you know, I basically just look like Barbie. In the sense of like the smoothing, not like the blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, I do have blue eyes. You know? In terms of the smoothness, I'm basically just a Barbie because I can't see any of that. So it's like preferable. So, but if you're a pee-pee haver, you can't really chop it off. You know? I mean, you could, but why would you do that? Oh my god, I just thought of some of my like camp counselors told us like a horror story of a guy who cut off his pee-pee when he was high on drugs. You know, if you are a haver, then it's okay. I don't particularly want to look. Bob Oblong from the Oblongs is Uruka's ideal man. I don't know who that is. Uru Ace confirmed. Look, I'm not even just talking about like partners. I'm just saying in general, I just don't like to look. I just don't like to look at like hands, feet, and those kind of things. Just generally, I don't really like. It's not a like partner thing. Just generally, I can't. I have a phobia. I have body part phobias. Bob Oblong. He's bald. Oh my god, he's bald. He has no arms and legs. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's literally him. No. I want you to have arms and legs and hands and feet. I just don't want to look at them. He looks like Humpty Dumpty, kind of, but he's not like an egg. You know? Love at first sight. Uruka's perfect man. I maybe. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's something called the tuck. I can look smoother than you. Somebody play Goodbye Horse. What is Goodbye Horse? See, I used to think when people said tucking, I used to think that it meant you literally inverted your balls into your body. I don't know why I thought that. But like, cause like in high school, like the swim teams would wear like the Speedos, right? Like the triangular Speedos. And I'd be like, but like how does it like stay in there? And they're like, just tuck it. And for some reason in my head, I thought you literally invert it into your body. So I was like, but how do you get it out? And they're like, and they were like, you just like tap it out. I'm like, in my head, I was like, but you have to like pull it out from inside. So I was really concerned. Because I was like, what if it gets stuck? What if it gets stuck in there? How'd you get to talk about it? My friend, like I had a friend group in high school, and like some of them had friends that were like on the swim team. So sometimes they would like drop by. I didn't really know any of them that well, but they were talking about it, and then I was like, wait, how does that happen? how does that happen? We take it off before putting the Speedo on. Oh, they're detachable? Okay, I see. This girl took a biology class, mind you. Okay, I don't really know, like, what. I thought Sakana literally sniped me for talking about this on Twitter, so maybe I shouldn't talk about it. In my head, I had circumcised and uncircumcised like mixed up. Like in my head, like the picture of them was mixed up. Like I knew what it was, like the act of it, but the picture of it was mixed up in my head. And I did take biology class. So I don't really know how I thought that. So yeah. Anyways, anyway. You just think one was the other? Yeah. I thought when it was snipped, it looked like the unsnipped. Wait. Yeah. For some reason. I had this whole image in my head. And I was really confused anytime someone would talk about stuff. Because I thought... I'm not gonna... Okay, I'm not gonna... I thought they worked like earbud tips, man. I thought you could like invert them. Anyway. So here in my time here, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The woman genes kicking in. But I've bought a lot of jewelry, and I don't like have any jewelry, so I don't know where this just came out of the blue that I'm just suddenly into jewelry. I don't really know why, but I'm just suddenly into jewelry. Finally talking about the time in Taiwan. Hey, I started out talking about it too. And then somehow we got to this topic. But yeah, I've been getting like simple but also kind of like I don't know I don't know how to describe it, but like the simpler, smaller design kind of stuff. I really like them. I really like it because a lot of the jewelry in like America is ugly. Like a lot of them are like huge. They're either for like aunties or for like children, and there's like no in between. But it's a lot easier to find nicer ones that are kind of like casual. Yeah, like casual wear jewelry. It's a lot easier to find here. I bought like 2 rings so far, and a couple of bracelets, a couple of necklaces, and some earrings, and they're so pretty. They're so pretty. And there was one earring I really liked, but then it wasn't hypoallergenic, so I'm really sad about it. I'm really sad about it. Did you buy a skull ring? No. No, I did not buy a skull ring. They're really pretty. And Mama Bear is also really confused because she's like, since when did you like this kind of stuff? Since when did you like this kind of stuff? Because she keeps pointing me to like... She keeps pointing me to like... More... I don't even know how you explain it. Just like very, very like way simple stuff that could be like unisex. And she's like, this is more your style, right? I'm like, but I like the pretty... I like the pretty ones. Oh. And I bought some clothes as well. I'm really worried that I won't. I'm really worried about my luggage because I brought 2 luggages here, and when I came, they were already at like 70, like each luggage can have 50 pounds, like that's the maximum. So in total like 100, but the luggage also weighs some weight, so I don't know exactly how much. But together they were about like 70 pounds probably. So I'm kind of worried about the weight. I'm a little worried about the weight. But I did buy some new clothes as well. Not too many. Not too many. Non-gaudy, how do you pronounce this word? Gaudy jewelry. Yeah, just like simple, like daintier kind of stuff. Thinner things that are not too noticeable. Yeah. Gaudy. Oh my god, my thigh fell asleep. How does this even happen? Oh my god. Wait, I need to stand up. Ugh. My thigh fell asleep. Oh my god. Get the blood going through. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Wait, I'm not wearing a bra. Wait, don't. Let me just put one on. Real quick. Slap it. I think I just need to stand. Get the blood flowing through. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Oh, it's prickly. It's prickly. It's so prickly. But I've been eating a lot of food, and I'll be showing you. I'll be showing you some of the food I've been eating later this week. But I don't know how many pictures I have because some of them I just started eating. But I'll see how many pictures I have. You were just sitting there in nothing but underwear? No! I'm fully clothed. I'm fully clothed. I just didn't have a bra on because I woke up. I just woke up and I forgot to put one on. Ugh. 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 Eh. Ugh. Yeah. Naked Uruka's the norm here. No. I'm never nude. I always have socks on. I'm never nude. I think I got the blood flowing again. I am never nude, okay? I sleep with at least socks on. Oh no, I always have at least socks on. I don't sleep nude. Like the most I will do is sleep in like underwear, only underwear. That's like the absolute most I can do. I have to have at least underwear on. I've tried one time, like when I first moved out, when I first was like, I have the freedom to do anything I want in this room, I was kind of going crazy. I was like, you know what? I should try sleeping naked. I tried it one time and it was so gross. It was so gross. I was like, never again. I need at least underwear. At least. It's too nasty without. It's pretty uncomfortable. It's quite uncomfortable. Xverk, thank you for a super chat. Socks in the shower. What is this? Yumo Gui Guai Fai Di Zhao. What is this? I don't know what this is. Thank you though. Jackie Chan's uncle's chant. Okay, I never watched that, so I don't know it. All dependent on the room temperature. No, it's not the room temperature. That's the problem. It's not the room temperature. That's the issue. It's gross no matter what temperature it is. Hope you had clean sheets before you did that. Yes, the sheets were clean. The sheets are clean. It was just nasty, man. It was just nasty. But you slept, right? Yeah, but I woke up and it was gross. It was so nasty. I woke up and I was like, never again. Never again. I did spend a good amount of time after that sleeping shirtless though, because I realized it was really comfy. Because I think when I moved into my dorm room, I started discovering the freedom of because I had like an AC in my dorm room and it was like always on because for some reason it was just always hot in there. So, and the AC would like perfectly hit like my back if I slept on my stomach. So I would sleep like without a shirt on. I would turn around, I would sleep on my stomach and the AC would perfectly hit my bare back and it was bliss. It was so good. It was so nice. Oh my god. Sometimes I miss that room, but most of the times I don't. Did you get performance anxiety from trying to sleep without socks on? No. No. it just felt gross. It just felt nasty. Uruka, did you sleep with no shirt but with underwear as in bra? No, no, no. Like underwear. Don't make me say the word, it's gross. I don't like saying the word. It's gross. Underwear as in bottom underwear. I did not sleep with a bra on. But it was awkward. It felt really awkward sometimes when I would turn around and like I would be like, okay, I need to cover that up. Even though I was alone in the room, I'd be like, okay, I gotta pull the covers up because this feels really awkward. Pantaloons. The pantsu. Yeah, I don't know why, but even when I'm like alone, I feel weird being unclothed. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Uruka has so many traumas related to the human body. I do. I think I really do. Jesus is watching. I know. I can't have God looking at my nips. Jesus is watching. God is watching you from heaven, and he's staring right at my nips. That's just something you get used to over time. I don't know, man. It's been time. It's been years. It's been years, and I'm still not used to it. I don't know why. I feel it feels shameful. It feels shameful. Jesus has X-ray vision. Damn, that's kind of weird, Jesus. Okay, Big J. It's kind of weird. Is this about not sleeping naked? I can relate. Okay, the thing about the sleeping naked thing though, it's not even about the shame. It's just gross. It just feels gross. It just feels nasty. Gotta get rid of that inherent guilt. Guilty. It's not possible. It's not possible. I will forever feel the shame. Better to keep the sheets clean. That too. Oh my god, when sheets are like just out of the dryer and they're clean and warm. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Shame of what? I don't know. I don't know exactly. I just feel weird, man. I just feel weird without clothes. I'm not really sure why. Probably because we're supposed to wear clothes. I don't know. That face, but bliss. This bliss. Ah. The pure bliss of clean sheets. Ah. You just seem to hate the human body in general, TBH. Ah, I don't know. I think it's kind of like a love-hate thing. I'm not really sure. Because sometimes, like before I take a shower, I look in the mirror and I'm like, God damn. The human body is beautiful. And then other times I'll be like, oh, the human body is gross. It's and nasty. Nasty. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not sure. But it's a love-hate relationship, I think. I don't really know. Bliss until you feel ecstatic shock of their fleeciness. I don't have fleece bed sheets. My bed sheets are not fleece. Do you have fleece? Do you have fleece bed sheets? That doesn't seem like the most. That doesn't seem like the best material to have bed sheets of. That's called bipolar disorder. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Cause sometimes I will appreciate the human body, and sometimes I'll be like, that's actually disgusting. Why? I don't want to see human bodies. Would you rather trade in your fleshy body parts and become fully cybernetic? No. See, the thing is, I wouldn't want to become fully cybernetic. It's just like sometimes I'll be like, oh, this kind of gross. This kind of gross. But at the same time, I feel like part of the reason why I think it's gross is because I know that it's desirable to others. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense. I think part of the hate comes from that. I don't know why. Autobots. Roll out. If I could become Optimus Prime, maybe I would. Oh. Because people lust after it? I don't know. I think so. Maybe. I don't know. I can't really tell. You hate it because others like it? Are you a body hipster? No. It's... I don't know how to explain it. But it's a love-hate because I know that it's like quote-unquote desirable. So on the one hand, I'm like, okay, you look good. On the other hand, I'm like, it makes me feel gross. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm not really sure how to explain it. Jonathan, thank you for the super chat. Is money gross? It can be desirable. It can be gross, actually. Money can be gross, given the context. Given the context. Money is powerful, and it can be gross, given the context. I hope that one day you find someone who makes you feel undesired. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's really not that deep. I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just like... I think it's just a me thing. I don't know. Probably has to do with how prude I am. I don't know. I'm quite prude. So maybe that's it. Money's full of bacteria. True. You know how many hands have touched your cash? Probably a lot. Yeah, I also like noticed that the style here is like very different. Like it's hard for me to choose a style because there's so many like different ones. Which is like, I know that sounds stupid, like wow, different people dress differently, but it's like it's like I don't know which one that I should try to blend with. There's like the super fashionable ones that are like they dress like Tokyo, like super fashionable. Or there's the other ones that are like kind of the cool girl vibe. The cool girl vibe. I'm like, I could do that, but then that's like low-key, when it's on me, it looks kind of like les maxing. And then there's the other vibe that's like the max comfy vibe. And I'm like, that looks like a hobo maxing when it's on me, but other people make it look really good. So it's like, it's a conundrum. It's a conundrum. I try. I don't really know. Roll with your own drip. I know, but I don't want to look too American. I have some outfits that look too American. And I'm like, I don't want to be outed. I don't want to be too outed. You only feel that way about your own body? No. Everyone's. Can you find styles on women with a similar body shape and height? I feel like people... I guess... They all dress very, very, quite differently though. They're just like a bunch of different styles, but there's like mainly 3 different styles. And I'm not sure which one I should go with, because if I want to do the super stylish Japan Tokyo style, then I have to like go all out, you know? I have to go all out, and I have to whip out the makeup, and then it'll take forever for me to get ready. So I've been trying to go either the cool girl route or the comfy vibe, but that's just reverting me back into les maxing. So it's literally just reverting me back into les maxing, which is like fine. It's comfy, it's fine, but after Mama Bear leaves, I might dress more fashionably, maybe. I kind of miss doing makeup sometimes. Just cause like every time I put it on for the first time, I always surprise myself. Cause I'm like, I forgot I could look like that. It's okay to les max, yes? It's fine. It's fine. But sometimes I just want to look better. Uruka low-key showing off. Not really. I don't really know, like... I think I don't really know how to do it very well. I'm not the best. I'm not the greatest. But... I try my best. I've been on my self-improvement arc. Went to the salon yesterday. Got my hair volumized a bit. It's kind of annoying because I can't brush it yet either. I'm like, what if it gets like super tangled? But I guess if there's more volume, it's harder for it to get tangled. You're tall, so you're gonna be stereotyped into the cool Lesmac Yuri prince no matter what you do. I guess. I guess that is true. Like it's pretty easy for me to look like a Lesmaxer, I think. You don't necessarily have to go full makeup. What about just BB cream and lip tint / stain? That's what I do. Like when I go out, usually I just do BB cream and then lip tint. Usually. That's my lazy procedure. Go to a gay bar and see if you get picked up. Dude, there's so many butch lesbians here. I told you guys this, but there's so many people who actually look like butch lesbians. There's so many of them. Like, characteristically high percentage of them. It's kind of wild. There's a lot. I mean, I just slammed my face with my water bottle. Butch for Asia or butch even for America? No, I mean like actually, like they all have like the short hair with the fades on the sides. You know what I mean? that haircut, like I feel like they all have that haircut. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I don't really it's kind of crazy how many of them there are. Do you ever wear high heels, even the not so high ones? I have high heels, but I only like formal ones, unless you count like boots. Unless you count boots. I don't really wear high heels. I'm scared of being like too tall. Like there's some shoes I like platformers, but I'm like I don't want to be that tall. So there's been some shoes that I wanted, but I'm like I don't need any more inches, I think. Uruka, are you sure you aren't just bad at telling guys and girls apart? No, I can tell. It's like very obvious. It's quite obvious. There's like a very specific look for the butch lesbians here. She felt compelled to travel to the land of butch lesmaxing women. No, I didn't even know there were that many of them. I didn't know there were that many of them. I'm kind of tempted to go to like a bar or something when Mama Bear's gone. Just to see if I can socialize. but at the same time I'm scared though, so maybe not. They specifically go for that look, which is why. I know. But I'm just saying there's like a lot of them. There's a lot. Have you been to a bar with somebody before? I've been to one bar in my entire life that was not a hotel bar. I've been to one bar. bar. I've never been to a bar alone before, and even with someone, I've only been to one bar. Not counting hotel bars. My friend here was going to take me to a bar. But cause she likes to drink. But I offhandedly said like I get rashes all over my body when I drink alcohol. And she was like, "Oh, okay, let's not do that then." But I was like, "No, it'll be fine. I can drink like a little bit." And she was like, "No, we're not doing that anymore." And I'm like, "No, it'll be fine." And she's like, "No, your mom trusts me. We can't go to a bar." This is the problem with having childhood friends, that your parents are also friends. That's an allergic reaction. I know. I have alcohol allergy. I don't know exactly what it is though. Because sometimes it's fine and then sometimes it's not. And I still don't know what it is. If I only drink a little bit, it's fine. But although there was one time that I only drank a little bit and I got a lot of rashes on my thighs. like my chest and my thighs. I mean an actual allergic reaction, not Asian flesh. I don't know why, but every time I mention something, people think I'm exaggerating. Oh. It's not Asian flesh. I get literal bumpy rashes all over my body. That is not Asian flesh. Asian flesh would only be like you turn red. That's a different thing. I get bumpy, itchy rashes. So this one time in like summertime that I drank a tiny bit of like a cocktail with my friends. And then I had these red bumpy rashes on my thighs for like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. They were there, so itchy, and it was summertime, so I was like wearing shorts too, so you could just see the freaking red on my thighs. It was annoying. I normally encourage stupid behavior. This is one of those few exceptions I make about stupid decisions. Do not go to a bar if you're allergic to alcohol. I see, like, I don't want to drink. Like, I don't like to drink. Either way, I don't like to drink because it's bad for my throat, it's bad for my skin, it's bad for me in general. Because alcohol is really bad because I have a throat condition too, and it's really bad for your throat. It gives me rashes. So I'm like, well, if I get something like super low percentage just to socialize, or I'll just drink juice. I'll just go there and order something non-alcoholic. But then I'm like, but if I don't have alcohol, I don't think I could socialize. So, Dark Miyavism, thank you for becoming member. Welcome back to Urfa Gang, definitely not a cult, thank you. I'm not allergic to yeast, I eat bread all the time. I eat a lot of bread. You're very unlikely to find anyone you'd want to socialize with. I don't know, there's like the more chill bars, I guess. The more chill bars in the more hip areas where the youngins would be. I sound so old. I don't know though. It's a thought that has crossed my mind. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to meet people. Even just to make like friends, I don't know. Even in America, I don't know where to meet people. In general, I just don't know how to talk to people. But yeah, so I was gonna go to a bar. I would have been down to go to a bar, but she was like, nope, we are not going to a bar. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Apparently, I found out recently from talking to someone, apparently I think I'm also allergic to like cold weather. I don't know if this is an allergy though, because I thought this happens to everyone. Like, I get really itchy when it's cold. I'm pretty sure that's normal, but someone told me it's an allergy. Like, my skin gets really not irritated, but it gets super itchy. And not in the dry skin kind of way. Not in the dry skin kind of way. It's like on the core level, like to the bone. It feels so itchy. And like if your clothes like brush over it just a little bit, it's like, ugh, ew, ew. It's not because of the dryness. It's not the surface level of the skin. It's like on the inside of your flesh. It's really itchy. I thought that happened to everyone, but apparently not. I have memories of like in elementary school and middle school in like PE, like gym class, when it's cold outside. and like running, and every time I would run, like because the itch is on like an inside flesh level, when it gets like jostled around, like if you're running and stuff and your thighs are feeling the itchiness, and your thighs are like bouncing around from like running, right? It gets worse. It gets so much worse. It's really itchy. Super Kurt, thank you for super chat. Winter itch can affect the healthy population of all ages, but has a higher prevalence in older people with dry skin. Okay, Grandma Bear. No! I remember this even as far back as when I was like 8 years old, man. Elementary school. The itch is not like a surface level itch. It's like inside my flesh. It's so itchy. I was not a grandma when I was 8 years old. I am not a grandma now. But yeah, it's weird. It's also like really cold here right now. I don't know why. It's way colder in February than in December. It was like 80 degrees in December. And now it's like 50 degrees. Why is the real winter in February? I don't understand. It's almost March. It's almost March. Apparently it's a known thing called winter itch, also known as pruritus hiemalis. Interesting. But that's not like, is that I don't know. It's not normal. I thought it was an everyone thing. So I remember telling this to people and they were like, "No, I'm fine." So I thought I just had like a skill issue, which I guess I do. Argo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The itch affects most or all parts of the body, but most commonly occurs on the legs. Yeah, yeah. It's always the worst, like on my thighs. It's the worst on my thighs. It's really bad. Always. Hope you're not skinny, otherwise you would feel more cold. I'm skinny. I am skinny. I wasn't always skinny though, so I don't think that was it. Maybe because that's the most fleshiest part? I don't know, maybe. Perhaps. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. It's still kind of cold right now. No, muscular tomboy don't go. I used to have... Okay, well... yeah. I've been eating too much and my stomach is kind of squishy now, so you can't really see... you can't really see the definition anymore. I didn't have abs, but I had like the slight like two lines on the sides. What are they called? Like the 11 abs? Just the 2 on the sides. I used to have those. But then I came here and I started eating too much, and now I have a bit of squish. I do have pictures of it, but I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you. They weren't like super defined, but they were there. Like they were visible, but they weren't super defined. Definitely visible though. Why do you have pictures? Because I took pictures of it. Because I took pictures. Huh. But I'm like, once Mama Bear is gone, I'm probably gonna try to exercise some, at least a little bit, you know, just to keep a little healthier, just to shave off a little bit. Once I actually get back, I'm gonna cardio max. I'm gonna cardio max once I'm back in America. My stomach has never been this large. Well, hasn't been this large in a bit. In a few years. I don't know how much of it is bloating though. Because there's so much good food, I just keep eating. You're gonna put on some good muscle when you get back to working out. Yeah, there was a time that I had some pretty decent biceps too. Like they weren't huge, but you have to understand that my arms are just skinny in the first place. So there's really not much. There's not much room, like, you know. But yeah, there was a point in time. Also, my waistline is not that great right now. Because I've been eating a lot, my waistline is not the greatest right now, which I am not happy with, but it's fine. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it. You know what's not fine though? You know what's not fine? I'm getting pictures taken. Why am I getting pictures taken after I've eaten so much food? There's not a huge difference. Not a huge difference, but it's noticeable to me, you know? It's noticeable to me, but it's not a huge difference. Welp. Uruka, I know you keep insisting you're not a tomboy. I never insisted I'm not a tomboy. I actually insist that I am, because you guys keep saying I'm a lesmaxer. No, I'm just a tomboy. Having a pair of pants for each waistline is straight up what guys end up with. No, I don't. I usually don't have fluctuating waistlines, man. It's just right now, it's that the food is too good. The food is too good. Okay, then we're gonna end our yap here. I think it's been a good yap, don't you think? It's been a good yap session, don't you think? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And I'm gonna show you guys some of the food that's making me literally gain weight more than I ever have in the past few years. I'm gonna be showing you some of the food. When is it? Thursday? I think it's Thursday. I don't really remember. But yeah. Let me see who's on. So we have some more. Yeah, we're basically just gonna be yapping. We're basically just gonna be yapping the whole time. But it's gonna be a shorter stream because I do have something else scheduled on that day. But I'll be following a PowerPoint of food pictures that I took, which I don't know if I have too many, but yeah. And then yeah, we're just gonna be yapping about the food and stuff. And it'll be fun. And it'll make you hungry. But the food is so good. The food is really good. Ooh. Okay. Right into jelly. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Will there be real food present? Probably not. Probably not. Most likely just going to show you the pictures. And I'm actually hungry right now, so I'm probably gonna eat some more. Okay. Make sure to get your Valentine's merch at shop.face-connect.com. You can find your Uruga Valentine's merch in the link I'm gonna send right now. But before that, let me just show you the pictures. Look at that. Look at that. Uruka V-Day merch. Right there. In the message. Lenticular standees, look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. And a pillow dakimakura. It's in the size of a normal pillow, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about getting a long pillow. Chibi keychain with maid Uruka, cute. scented candle. It's lavender scented. It's really calming to me, very calming, stress relieving scent. So I wanted to have my candle be the scent that I relax to. And then the voice pack, please keep in mind my disclaimer that stiff does not mean what you think it is. Even though the circumstance could allow for that, I didn't think it through. It didn't occur to me. It didn't occur to me until later on. And it was unfortunate. So yeah. Get your Valentine's merch and we're gonna rate it jelly. Make sure to like the stream, make sure to comment your favorite part. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to buy the Valentine's merch. And I think that's all I have. Okay, I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Uruka has left, ladies and gentlemen, Uruka has left the building. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.